Good morning, guys. Goat Shepherd here. I got some treats that I've gathered for the goats. Got some apples, a couple sticks of rhubarb, which apparently they're not supposed to have, but they got into the rhubarb patch and ate way more rhubarb than you would even think of. Like 10 rows, 100 feet long. Ate all the foliage off of it, and I've had them eat rhubarb down before and never had any issues with it. So probably they don't want to forage on tons of rhubarb, but I'm going to just load up this little area of the field with these apples and bread, and then we'll call them in. I'll be back. Look who showed up to help. Chumby Wumby Man. Yeah, huh? Starfully McGee. Chuck Beezer. Yeah. Be right back. Alrighty, so I got a little bit of oatmeal in there on a couple of mustard greens, a couple of old bananas, bread just everywhere. Got some rhubarb on that, apples everywhere, bread just littered everywhere. And I went ahead and started moving up away from the apples because I know they'll just eat the bread first. And so I kind of started coming over here where there's not any apples, loading up bread around here, and then I'll just take this bag here and I'm going to walk out to where the goats are at, and we're going to bring them in, and they're just going to follow me like a pack of piranhas. So we'll be right back with the goats. Oh boy, looky here. Looks like somebody's been naughty. Somebody got zapped by the fence. That's for certain. For certain sure. Zapped. Scary. They don't even like to approach this fence. Last thing I want them to get up into the neighbor's garden. But it looks like somebody not only approached it, but they went ahead and got zapped. I hope they learned their lesson. 10,000 volts they ought to have. There they are out there. I'm going to fix this fence first, though, before I call them in. I was going to run down and shut off the Energizer and do this, but I'm just going to try to unhook this. And the way these are set up, these are hot posts. So the part that's in the ground is not electrified, but all the rest of it is. But if I grab it right here at the insulated portion, I can just kind of got to be careful so as to not zap the crap out of yourself. But there we go, we did it. No matter, I've let the go. Oh, look, they found me. They found me. Come on, dudes! I didn't even have to rattle the bag. Come on, dudes! I want to get them all in a lump. So that they all attack the bread at the same time. What I don't want is for some of them to eat a lot more bread than the others. This is 70. This is, come on, dudes! Come on, Magic! Yeah, so this is 74 goats here. Come on, dudes! My buddy, he had a speech impediment and he couldn't pronounce G's. And so he would say pids and dotes. And I took to calling them dotes. I like it. So these guys are dotes. Come on, dotes. Yeah. Hopefully you guys got your lesson learned on that fence. Easy. Watch out, you're gonna get hurt. You know what those goats do to you. Lover boy. What a good boy. I know he's got those ugly skurs on top, but he is a top-notch Nigerian dwarf buck right there. Top-notch. They're just about into it. See that? He wanted to headbutt Daisy, and Daisy did a counter strike on him. Just about into it. All right. They're starting to figure it out. Come on, girl. Macarene. She's probably the one that got stuck in the electric fence. She's like the only goat that we have that eats nettles. I wouldn't be surprised if she was trying to reach across the line to eat nettles. Listen. Oh, they've probably eaten 2/3 of the bread already. Better get out there and get some, Magic. They'll probably eat every scrap of bread before they touch the apples. She can't quite figure out how to get that bread bitten off. That's good though. We don't want the kids that age really even eating any bread. A kid that's at that age, about a month old, that's when they're at risk for what they call goat polio, which is actually a form of overeating disease, and it's caused by excessively rich feed. So the adults coming along and eating all this bread is actually essential. If we didn't have all these goats out here eating up this bread, then this kid would be at risk for getting goat polio from eating too much bread, basically. And once they've got it, your chances are pretty slim of being able to save the goat. It's a fatal disease, overeating disease at any stage of life, whether they're eating just milk on a milk diet, or if they're between transitioning between milk diet and solid food and starting their rumination. And then, of course, as an adult, eating too much grain can easily prove fatal. Looks like King found his way into the box of oats. What's up, Dusty? Lover boy. Trying to see what's in this bag. Is that what the deal is, huh? Trying to see what's in the bag. Brownie. It looks like she's using that irrigation post to hold the bread while she tries to get it. That's pretty funny. She's using it as a tool. That is interesting. Linda here. She's got the two youngest kids on the farm. She tried to bummer him, but he would not be so easily bummered. She's part La Mancha, but she doesn't really have much of a udder on her. Even though she's part dairy genetics. Yeah. Miss Pygmy and the Pygora Mancha going at it. Pygora Mancha buck. She must have really wanted that apple. This goat right here, I was going to take him to the auction, and I changed my mind halfway there. Stopped at the CHS farm store, and I let the kids out, and then I thought, well, let's let him out. And I put him on my good red leather leash, and he ran till he hit the end of it, and it snapped, and he led me on a wild goose chase right through Poulsbo. Luckily, I managed to catch him. Well, I had to find him first because he just disappeared. I looked around for him for about an hour, found him, and then I managed to run him down. Stopped him by running over the broken end of the leash that he was dragging. Got super lucky. Yeah, buddy. Mecantine. Yeah, girl. Sweet mama. Yeah. This is Kit's mom. For La Mancha. Yeah, huh? Sweet mama. Mm-hmm. That's a goat party. Goat party. They'll eat most everything, but they'll come back through later. Because these apples aren't in the mud, they'll come back and they'll eat the last bits of them later. What they don't finish now, they'll finish later. Since it's in a nice grassy area. All right, girl, let's go get you milked. Come on, girl. Alrighty, guys, signing off for now.